Hey, what's going on, you guys? Sober Gamer is coming back with some more gameplay footage. Twin Mirror. And I gotta say, I've been pretty excited to come back here in this game. I wanted to keep playing it last night, but your boy had to go to sleep. But it's definitely turning out to be pretty interesting. So let's just get right back into it and see where the story takes us. Let's have a look.
I'm not ready for this.
That's right, he just got done talking to his goddaughter that he hadn't spoken to in 2 years and just left. Had like an alter ego talking to him in the back of the car saying don't bring her into it. It's a mess.
Here we go.
I've never played a game like this before, so I've never done Life is Strange or any super story heavy game like this. I've never even done Detroit Become Human. I have it, I just never played it. I have a lot of games that I don't actually play, which makes no sense whatsoever. Man, these loading screens are long. Must be loading in a whole entire cutscene or something.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Oh no.
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen. We'll get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Okay, so this one's not timed. Yeah, those timed ones, that almost got me, but I wasn't going to let him talk to me like that. I don't care what day it is. Leaving as soon as I can, just here for Nick. He started it. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
Jeez.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Jeez, okay. I've already read that, I think. Pay homage to Nick, tend the wake. Yep. Oh, more here. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time, I made a different decision. Okay. Yeah, look at this guy. Joel. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I should have known they'd still think it's my fault. Nothing to do with awful working conditions and inhumane management, obviously. So I wonder if what happened 2 years ago was his fault in why the mine closed, and that's why he's so pissed. That makes sense to me. That's what I'm getting out of it. And the officer. Declan's a local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. Oh, what a good guy. My old boss at the papers, I'd say he taught me. I read that one yesterday. Saying the old Joker was nicer than I expected. Welcome home, miners. I confronted the miner who tried to pick a fight with me at the pub. 38% of people have chosen that. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, I never have played a game like this before with these types of decisions and storytelling, so This is definitely new for me. I'm trying to see everything that I possibly can. Here we go. Wood carving, supposedly made by Ethan's sister, charred to look like coal.
It's
Aw.
supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore. Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
Okay.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times and I thought it sounded good.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade
Then you
and
should
still
read
can't
Great
afford another
Expectations.
employee.
It's a masterpiece, plain and simple.
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us, join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow, so hollow. He worked for me for years. For years, my best reporter. What do you even say about him?
I'm gonna say he was dedicated.
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
Oh. God, these decisions, jeez. You know what, I'm gonna be honest.
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days, they just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Nick's death, did it seem odd?
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah,
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
Yeah, he's not wrong there. Definitely right there. What's that say on the back there? Collection of bottles. Alcohols from all over the country. Ethan likes to show off. So there's the board over there. I want to go there last. I couldn't do anything there. What about you guys? How y'all doing?
The guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up after what happened.
Oh, so it was my fault that the mine closed down. Okay, it makes more sense with the miner now. Let's chat with Declan. I don't know what that means. Look, talk, left... what?
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
So I just hit triangle and it... triangle... whatever. It's whatever. It's fine. See if I can get it to change. No?
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that. You always did know how to start
Okay,
a
yeah, it
ruckus.
says the same thing.
Can't say I missed that.
What about you guys? Can I chat with y'all?
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Booth, upholstery? Hasn't been upholstery. Hasn't been replaced in decades.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Jeez. Okay, nothing there. Hey, there's my goddaughter right there. Tara, let's have a chat.
Sammy. Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Why would she say that out loud? Jesus, she doesn't even seem upset about it. Took a lot of research.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Now, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Dang. Journal update. With Walter, what you see is what you get. Yeah. Got that. Ethan, a small-town bartender who listens more than he talks. That's kind of what a bartender should do. Let's see what this chick was all about. Tara, the office administrator at Basewood Jungle, is the proverbial weird coworker. She likes everyone and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, you name it. She'd talk about it for hours. Oh, God. Absolutely not. Hugh is new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as the town pharmacist, fitting in is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. Okay. Let's go chat with the Sprout. Oh, Declan's over here now.
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
So, Sam, how's life been treating you?
Okay. Could be better. Nick's dead. Jesus.
Well enough, I guess. I got a roof over my head. Can't really complain.
Where'd you end up? You ran so fast after the mine closed, no one knew where you went.
Just someplace out of state. Kind of a fresh start.
You staying in town long?
Not really. Why? You think I'm gonna disturb the peace or something?
Wouldn't be your first time. Have a nice evening, Sam.
Jeez, okay. However, now I can go back over here. Oh, God, she's right here too. Let's chat.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
So tragic, what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
Well, you were, Tara. You can't talk about Nick like that.
What did I say? It was only the truth. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
I hate her. I immediately hate her. I hate people like her. Oh my god. Hey, you guys, I didn't try to chat with you guys. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh my god, I hate her. Oh, Jesus, I hate her so much. Hey, boys. You want to chat? Want to say what's up?
Old timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
It's not letting me chat with them, even though the cop walked away. Can't talk to you guys.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams.
I thought it was 4,000.
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do. That amount is damaging in the long term.
3,000 milligrams of what? My word.
Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
Okay.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
Is that another cop? Yeah. Mind Palace. What is this, Persona?
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
This is so cool how the game does this. Like, I love this.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love. And I've got a feeling you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know how much.
Dude dances like I do. By the way, if that was muted, then it's because a copyright music played. Arcade machine. Nick always had the high score.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
Dang. Drum kit. Wait, what would that say? I wanted to read that. Used by garage bands. Ethan tried to support the local scene. Aw. Alright, before I go to the memory board, I want to go chat with Sprout. But first, what does that say? TV screen. Nick watched about any sport, even soccer. Even soccer? Why do you have to say it like that?
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
I don't think it would.
Everyone here seemed to really like my dad.
Of course they did, Bug.
Everyone's nice in that creepy way. It's weird. Even Anna's weird.
I haven't chatted with her yet.
People don't really know what to say, but they genuinely liked your dad. So even if they're weird and clumsy, it comes from a good place.
Now you sound all weird and clumsy.
Don't I always?
Do you ever just watch people?
It's pretty much all I do.
Me too. But I don't always like what I see.
All right. Where is Anne at anyway? I haven't... She's not in the room anywhere. Yeah. Darts?
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
How y'all doing? Can't eavesdrop? Sure. What is that? Management note. What does it say? Warning for drunk customers. Don't they read it? Or doubt they read it. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Why would they read it? Back when I used to drink, I never read anything like that. Pretty much because I couldn't. Oh, this is Nick's article. A Basswood landmark is changing hands. Longtime bartender Ethan Morrow will be taking over the Coal Miners Haven from current owner Carl Edwards. The Coal Miners Haven has been one of Basswood's only bars since Prohibition, when it started as a speakeasy. Holy crap, that's a long time. Ethan had this to say about the change. Nothing's gonna change much. The place feels like home for a lot of folks here. I don't want to change that. He plans to keep Edwards' collections of decorations and hopes to add it as the years go on. Okay. What's this one? That's Nick's article. What's up here? A look at Basswood. The bar you forgot you remember? What? Okay. It is easy to forget the place that makes our hometown feel familiar. The Coal Miners Haven is one such place. The owner, Ethan Morrow, has made sure to stay true to the establishment's name by littering the walls with all the brave workers Basswood has seen over the years. Ethan might not have reached the skies yet, but he remains optimistic. Things aren't easy, but thankfully people still think they can beat me at darts. Give it a chance when you walk by. The prices are fair. The beer's cold. Ethan remembers the name of every customer. Aw. Mine photos. Wish I could see more of them. Billiard table! Slightly short back corner leg gives an advantage to regulars. Well, that's just cheating. Alright, let's go chat with Kathy. How you doing?
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Oh, wow.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
I'm surprised as you are.
yeah, well, here I am. I'm just as surprised as you. How have you been?
Life in Basswood has been hard these last years. You'd know if you'd stayed. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
I just dig that knife in.
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
God.
But I'll try it.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Jeez. Let's go and pin it on.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Dang.
I wonder who took that picture. Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Happier times.
Did I not see that one?
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Look at us.
I think I might have missed out on that Mind Palace that it just tried to take me to because I chose to put it on first. Dang it. It's upsetting. I really like those Mind Palaces. Yeah, I'm hitting X a bunch, but yeah.
He was more her best friend than a dad.
Got to keep that in mind for the rest of the playthrough. Definitely go to the Mind Palace whenever it tells you to.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Huh, who was the bet with?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Get that gun away from him immediately. He's drunk. I'm all for Second Amendment, but come on now. You can't have a gun while being drunk. It's been rough, honestly. Things haven't been great. Don't pretend you care. Yeah, I'm going for that one.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
There she is. Incoming copyrighted music.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Jesus. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy. A loner with not many friends in Basswood, so am I, but it doesn't seem we're kindred spirits. Get that gun away from him. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or a serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quickly. I'm not sure she's ever really liked me, though. I was their daughter's godfather, or maybe that just made things worse. Well, let's see if the Mind Palace is up or not. One quick look again. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's go talk to Anne. Oh. Used to be her mother's.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
Jeez. Oh, update. Yeah, I'm not going to read through all of this right now, but I'm going to scroll it down a little bit. In case you want to read it, you can pause it and have a check.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
Desire to open old wounds? The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Oh boy, okay. Holy, okay.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Jeez, what a way to put it.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone.
Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I wanna do it alone. I played that stupid, stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Jeez. Okay, so a lot we just found out there. Journal. Talk to Anna. Okay, good. Drown your sorrows with Walter. Let's see what's new. Anna. Anna and Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basswood, my best friend and my ex together. I don't know how to take this, but in a strange way, it's also the... Oh my god, I can't read tonight. It's also the thing we have in common. Anna's the only person who knows what it feels like to have lost Nick. Oh god. So yeah, we just learned a whole lot of stuff there. So I guess I wrote the article after Anna's dad had that accident, lost his legs. I made the article, it made the mine close, I moved out. As in, like, left town quick. Man. Oh, I hate you, lady. I hate you, I hate you. Let's chat with him. Oh, beer. Beer!
It does look tempting.
I wonder if it gives me an option to drink or not to drink.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
Now let's do some walking around a little bit. Let's come over here.
Declan lacks subtlety, but
Okay.
he loves this town like no one else.
Well, it doesn't seem like much is changing. Oh, that's the sheriff.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
Mr. Hicks, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that.
Okay. I mean, if you're gonna ask anybody, it's gonna be the cops.
One quick thing. Nick's death. Are you sure it was an accident?
Are we sure? What are you trying to say?
Now, Sam, I know you're a bird dog at heart and a bird dog hunts. But listen, Nick's death was an accident. Don't go riling people up. Don't you think you've done that enough to the nice folks around here?
I guess so. Enjoy your evening.
Okay. I like
You know
her.
Sam, he likes to prod and poke, chasing shadows that aren't even there.
Okay. Maybe I don't like her much. Flowers!
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
Definitely probably didn't even expect you to be here in the first place.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Oh yeah, so I can't talk to anyone, it seems.
Thought we ran him out of town. I wonder what he's planning to ruin this time.
Jeez, people really don't like me. Let's go take that beer. Actually, no, Bug. Anything new for you?
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
Nah. Drown the sorrows. Let's go have that beer.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Wow, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
I like Walter.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Oh, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
I think I would have approached that much differently if I was that officer. Officer's kind of stupid. Yeah, Declan was harsh.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
Oh, jeez. geez, I've been here. This is not going to be good.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Who is that? Oh man, I have no clue what to choose.
Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit.
I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602, beer doesn't solve any of this. You're back out in the world, feeling emotions, fitting in. That's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Wow, okay. Raise a glass. Trophy earned.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Yeah, water on your face and inside your stomach. Jesus, my guy. Also, you have to go chat with Anne at, what was it, 9:30? Dang. But alrighty then, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I wanted to get through the wake for this second episode here. And I gotta tell you, this story is starting to grip me more and more and more. Definitely hitting home with some of the feelings and whatnot, you know what I mean? I'm definitely enjoying it. He's all like, I feel so terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been there before. But hey, if you guys like the video, go ahead and give me a like there. Go ahead and leave me a comment and tell me what you think. And if you feel so inclined to, please go ahead and give me that subscribe. I appreciate every single person out there who gives me a subscribe. And until next time, I hope all of you have a wonderful day.